Hello, I am Rachel Nasatka here to continue my latest series around company founders and leadership development. This one is titled, Hey Company Founders, Business Blooms in the Sun. Stop getting in your own way. Sample my 12-week leadership development pilot instead. Week 3, Managing Leadership Shadows. A coaching mentor of mine spoke recently about a proposal he created for a scaling company looking to get their business, executive team, and founder to the next level. Specifically, they asked for help with founder dynamics, wanting him to rely more on his executives so they could operate cohesively in a unified partnership and scale from a small business mindset to a strategic corporate structure. So, my mentor put together a comprehensive proposal to help them. But there was one problem with what he delivered. It truthfully identified the founder as a bottleneck. While the proposal was well received, the executive team asked him to revise some of the wording so that it didn't make it seem like the founder was the problem. After all, any one person, even a founder, is rarely actually the full problem. But founders and leaders, we can do better. I invite you to ask yourself, do you want your team spending their time and resources trying to figure out how to dance around you? Or do you want them dedicating that bandwidth to, oh, I don't know, their actual jobs? And alas, you have power here. And that power comes simply in the form of self-awareness, of knowing your strengths, but also knowing your shadows and how to emerge from them into the sunlight where your business actually has room to grow. I began this series talking to founders and leaders about establishing a leadership baseline. From there, I shared resources around behavioral assessments and how to identify the ways different types of thinkers can optimize working together. And now I'm inviting you to come to the dark side, where the shadows lurk and frustration-fueled outbursts emerge. Why? Because we all have it. That side of us that makes things harder, blows up conflict, or misses an important detail. But the key isn't to run from it. No, the key is to embrace it, to identify it, see it, hold it, and release it. To bring in experts who shine light on your dark spots and who are, in turn, illuminated by what you have to offer. Last week, we established your patterns as defined by the DISC assessment. This week, we are going to look at what happens to those patterns when you're under pressure, when you go to your shadow self. For context, in this essay, we are defining your shadow self as what happens when your strengths go too far. Moving fast got your business up and running quickly, but now your team can't keep up. Having high standards enabled high quality work, but now nothing ever feels done. Heavy collaboration resulted in sophisticated strategies, but now you feel paralyzed when you have to make difficult decisions. Being reliable meant you could pivot and deliver what's needed, but now your tolerance is too high to be discerning. Essentially, when you are operating from your shadow self, you've lost the line between strength and corrosion. And once something is corroded, it is difficult to correct. Meaning, when you don't manage your shadow self, your team does it for you. They wait instead of deciding. They avoid bringing you their challenges. They stop taking ownership. Not because they are weak, but because they are learning how to work both with you and around you. Because you are the bottleneck and your team is too scared to tell you, which is the exact situation my mentor stumbled into, one that the organization is now paying him to help them unwind. And to be clear, this is not about blame. This is not about good founders and leaders or bad founders and leaders. This is about self-awareness, empowerment, and strategic big picture thinking. Recognizing the role you play in the problem is grounding. It is the you are here point on the map. So instead of trying to fix everything under the sun, start here. What should I stop owning Who could take this on? What would make it easier to hand this off? You don't need to become a different leader or act in a way that is inconsistent with your authentic self. Instead, you need to lean into what makes you you, the good and the bad. Then explore with an open mind and potentially an executive coach how to maximize your strengths and mitigate them before they turn into shadows. Founder, you are not the problem, but unmanaged, you will become a bottleneck. We all do. The first step is knowing it. The second step is addressing it. Paid subscribers, Leadership Shadows Worksheet drops today. Thank you so much.